Honourable Member for Timmins James Bay.
We have a humanitarian crisis unfolding at Cat Lake, and unfortunately the minister has done squat, and that's a direct quote from the community. To claim he's making enormous strides in a community where 75% of the homes are so badly off they have to be demolished is a staggering disconnect. It's like a slow-moving Katrina at minus 50 degrees, and when children are being medevaced out to emergency wards in distant cities, we need a sense of urgency. So I asked the Prime Minister, will he agree that the situation in Cat Lake is a national disgrace, and will he commit that he will meet with the leaders to find a solution?
Well, Prime Minister.
Speaker, as the member knows, we are committed to working with Cat Lake on housing challenges. There's a meeting taking place today with community leadership. We are developing both an interim and a long-term plan of action. But we are, unlike what the member is saying, making significant progress in the community. We actually lifted the long-term drinking water advisory just this past December. But we know there's lots more to do, and that's why we are continuing to address the community issues in partnership together.
Member for Timmins James Bay.
Really? That's his answer to people who are living in squalid conditions at minus 50 together, to pat himself on his back. What a disconnect. You know, the problem is that Cat Lake is the tip of the iceberg, because there are communities across this country that are suffering from the mold crisis. And he appointed his personal friend as minister. And my real deep concern, if the minister can't show any leadership or gumption on a crisis like Cat Lake, how can Indigenous people across this country trust him to stand up on any other issue, him or this Prime Minister?
Prime Minister.
Over the past 3 years, we have made unprecedented investments in partnership with Indigenous peoples right across this country to reduce and eliminate many long-term drinking water advisories, to invest in housing, to open up new schools, to make sure we're creating more health care, more mental health, more clinics. We are investing in partnership with Indigenous communities right across the country. But as the member so eloquently says, there is much more work to do, and we will continue to invest, to grow, to work in partnership, because there is no relationship more important than that we have with Indigenous peoples.
Honorable